Hello. Hello, licensed to own vlog camera. I'm Martin Cox, MA student on the solo theatre strand. I think I'm the first MA student to have the camera, so that's pretty cool. I guess I should kick off by talking about the MA platform night. Thank you to the first, second and third years that helped out, the stewards and the tech support. Thanks to everyone that came along just to watch the work and share your thoughts on the evening. Hope you enjoyed it and had a good time. From an MA student perspective, it was really nice to see the differences within our work. Often when you're in the same institution doing the same course, your work can all get kind of quite samey or kind of at least focus on the same ideas. And I thought on the whole there was a nice little spectrum of work at the MA platform night. Hello, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And for once my working life does imitate that of Charles Bukowski, as this is around about the time that he would get home from work. It was alright, the life and times of the working McDonald's manager. It's 4:40 in the morning, well, 4:45. And I've got a pretty long day ahead of me. I've got just about to go to work. Got the area manager coming in today, so that's going to be fun. And I've got rehearsals later. And then I've got to find some time to eat some food and go to sleep again before getting up at 3 for work tomorrow morning. Got to get to work, so I'll check in later. Hello, it's 5:44 in the evening. So, 14 hours since I saw you last. I've had work, it was alright actually, surprisingly good with the area manager in. He was happy. Got a rehearsal this evening with my partner in crime, Alex Whiffin. Wizards Theatre, as we are known, myself and my partner in crime, Alex Whiffin.
Greetings.
I've just discovered that there are beanbags in here now, which is sweet. The last time Alex and I were doing anything of a performative nature together, it was Edinburgh 2011, when we did our solos back to back at the Spaces at the Surgeons Hall. We got a 4-star review. Alright. Whiffin, we're in the prospectus, man.
Yes.
I know, right?
I was worried we weren't going to make it.
There's a blurry picture of us. It's not blurry in the prospectus, I just don't think this camera can hack the focus that I'm trying to give it. And there's our little paragraph that we earned and made in theatre. This kind of sums up a Wizards Theatre rehearsal. We've done some stuff, like we've crossed out some words and stuff. Like we've done a rewrite, and now we're sort of just procrastinating. I'm being stared at by sheep. I win. Uh-oh, maybe not. Oh, it's because there's a lamb there. She's pretty precious of the lamb. So it looks like I found a way in. Hop up over the gate, over the wall. It's not the way in, but it's a way in. Next stage, I guess, is to make my way in covertly and set up on the inside. So yeah, yesterday went to Carmelite Convent. Had a little recce of that, and it looks like it's been like sealed up. Kind of got me thinking about this kind of idea of like reappropriation. There's always someone that owns it, and like however distant that ownership is, if they find out that someone else kind of is using it or wants it as well, then whether this land or this building or this site or whatever has been sort of dormant for 20 years and they haven't touched it and just let it degrade away. As soon as someone else wants it, they kind of want it back, or they kind of want to reaffirm their ownership upon it. So something to ponder in terms of reappropriation. I think a kind of way around that is like subtle, like subtle things to claim reappropriation. Little things like maybe just like putting a little tag on, like kind of the same way that a street artist or a spray painter would, but just with like a little sticker. So something that's not particularly noticeable, doesn't attract much attention, but every time you see that it's still there, you're like, yes, no one's noticed it, no one's spotted it. I've still got this space in a really sort of simple, crude, non-ownership kind of way. You've still claimed it. Hello. Yes, it's 4:23 in the morning. I've just finished work. No, I wish I felt a bit like Rain Man tonight because I had to do the count at work, which is pretty dull. Here I am in the Performing Arts corridor for my last licensed to own vlog. Woke up early this morning after the 4 o'clock finish at work that you saw in the last vlog. Had the staff meeting. It was okay. Kind of just got moaned at for a bit, but that's kind of to be expected. Just the last little thing about appropriation, really. One thing that I've noticed in the corridor, of all places, is the kind of really obvious appropriation. There are some lockers. You've all seen them. Many of you probably use them or have used them. And the thing that kind of struck me is that the really obvious, easy way to appropriate that space is by putting a padlock on one of the lockers. It's also a really kind of overt display of your appropriation of that locker. Like, this is mine now, just by putting a padlock on it. Like, everyone in the corridor will have keys on them, but someone has the key to that padlock. So it's this kind of obviousness, but also obliviousness or conspicuousness about it. Because I don't know whose padlock that is, but I know that someone has claimed that locker for themselves. And I just think that's kind of interesting, that kind of notion of ownership that a padlock could imply. It's been a pleasure doing the vlogs. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I've enjoyed making them. That concludes it. Haven't really talked about what I'm reading, but if you look on my performatory page, that will show you what I'm reading currently. So yeah, thanks very much. Have a good rest of term and uni period.